Cool. So how did you do? Hopefully that wasn't so bad. I'm guessing you spent at least 20 minutes trying to figure this out. If you spent more, of course, not a problem. It wasn't an easy exercise, but it was a medium style exercise. But of course, you're learning new skills, so it may have taken you a little extra time. And if you went through it and actually got it working, that's fantastic. That's one of the most important skills to have, is to be able to persevere through failures, because they're very common with Selenium Webdriver, especially as we're learning and writing test automation. So here's my solution. Keep in mind that your implementation may have differed from mine. As long as your logical reasoning made sense and was similar to mine, you should be okay. The locators, all that kind of stuff, there's, obviously many different directions that we could have gone. I'll tell you why I made the decisions that you made. And if you think that your decisions were better, that's cool. Your implementation could be better. But if not, you can kind of use my logic to help guide you in the future. So, standard, opening up ultimateqa.com, not a problem. Of course, we had to maximize the window, because if you didn't and you have a small size window, my browser, my website is responsive. So all the links disappear, and so you get this kind of style of navigation. So anything after that would make everything really hard. So you got to make sure that you maximize your browser. Then after that, I set a WebDriver wait. And then I already told you which element to sync on. And that was that image that I forget what it was called, but it was that image that was one of the last elements to load. So all I did was use its class name. That was a unique class on that page. And I synchronized to make sure that the element is visible, waiting for a maximum of 5 seconds. So once that element is visible, we can perform with the next action. For the next action, I chose to do another explicit wait. The reason I chose to do that was because I know that after that element loaded, there were several other elements that were loading. Let's show that again. The waterfall chart in the network. Let me refresh my page. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's stuff going on here and stuff going on here as well that's taking extra time. And the element that we found, it was a JPEG, I believe. Give it a second. Oh, no, I'm way up here. Yeah, JPEG. So here, see banner. It's kind of like, there's many more elements after it that load. You can see here. So I wanted to keep it safe and just use another explicit wait. And so I use an explicit wait using by link text for the automation exercises, which are right there. So I was looking for an element found with link text. So, worst case, if it's already there, we just proceed. If not, it will wait for an extra 5 seconds, which is better than a flaky failure. Next, we went to the automation exercises page. Here, I looked at the waterfall chart, and then I was able to see that. Actually, it's funny because now the waterfall chart looks different than I saw it before. But I chose to synchronize on the header text, because actually when I analyzed it, the waterfall chart was pretty similar, where actually all of the elements were loading almost simultaneously. I wonder if it's because I had it cached. I'm not sure, but when I looked at it, almost all the elements were loading at the exact same time. So I just chose an obvious one, which was to use the header that contains the text, automation practice. And then once the header was loaded, and now seeing the waterfall chart again, it may have been a mistake. I might have wanted to synchronize on something else, and I'm actually looking for something else here. Maybe this Amazon PNG, or maybe, yeah, maybe that Amazon PNG could have been good. This one right here, let's see. Yeah, maybe this Amazon PNG could have been one of the better elements. So that was possibly could be improved on my end. But after I synchronized on that, I clicked the link with link text called big page with many elements. And then after that, I did a final synchronization, which was checking for this image called girl with laptop. So that was happening somewhere towards the bottom here. Let's keep looking. Trying to see it. Give me a. Oh, it's down here. All the way at the bottom, you can see girl with laptop JPEG. So there's girl looking at a laptop. So that was the element that I chose to synchronize on. Why? Because it's one of the last elements to load in our waterfall chart on our website. So using the title, I was obviously able to. Oh, sorry about that. I was able to go into elements and then using Control F, I was able to search for girl dash with laptop. So here I have that element. You can see that this element actually has a title, which is great. And then I use the title, which is girl with laptop too. And so that was the title that I searched for. And then I just had an assertion that that element was displayed. And so that was the test with proper synchronization. If I run it for you, which is always the funnest part. Oh, I shouldn't have debugged it, but I should have ran it. But it doesn't matter. If I run it for you, you'll see that the test runs successfully. All the synchronization points have been placed well. And I believe that whatever environment this test runs in, it will not fail because all the synchronization points are in the appropriate conditions. So we can just take a look here. It's going to expand the browser. As you see, it's going to click the automation exercises. It's waiting for it to load, as you saw. Now it's waiting for this page to load as well. And then it closed because everything on the page is loaded. And we get a green check mark saying that our test has passed. So if you did it, congratulations. You've successfully mastered synchronization. Now just continue to apply these techniques to the rest of your automation tests.